In a small town across the mountains, a young girl lived with her family. Her name was Cara. The family lived in a small house and were very poor. They worked hard, but they never had enough money for their large family. Cara worked in a bakery across the street. She cleaned the bakery every night after it closed. The baker did not pay her very much money. Her pay was not even enough to buy the baker's cakes. The baker was not a very nice man, but his bread and cakes were delicious. Cara tried to save a little money every week. She wanted to buy a new dress for her mother, and new coat for her father. Every day Cara smelled the bread, and the cakes in the bakery. "I cannot buy the bread or cakes, but the smell is so good," she said to her mother. "My stomach is full just from the smell." Cara was a very happy person. Sometimes she sat outside the bakery, and smelled the air and said, "Delicious fresh bread, and sweet cakes." One day, the baker saw Cara outside. He saw her smell the air from the bakery. She said. "What are you doing?" He asked her. "I am smelling your wonderful bread and cakes," answered Cara. "The smell makes my stomach feel full." "Is that true?" asked the baker. "If the smell fills your stomach, then you must pay for it." "But the smell is free," cried Cara. "Nothing is free at my bakery," answered the baker. "You must pay." And so the baker went to the palace to see the king, and told him his story. The baker pointed to Cara and said to the king, "This girl took something from me, but she did not pay. Please make her pay." The king was a very good man, and he listened to the story. "You say she took the smell from your bakery and did not pay for it. Is this right?" The baker said, "That's right." The king looked at Cara. "What do you have to say?" he asked. "Does a smell have a price? I didn't know. I thought it was free." "I'm so sorry," Cara said. "Do you like the smell?" asked the king. "Yes," said Cara. "I like it very much. It's wonderful." "Then you must pay," said the king. "How much money do you have?" he asked. "I have a small bag of money. I want to buy a new dress for my mother, and a new coat for my father. It's all the money that I have in the world." "Come back tomorrow, and bring the bag of money with you," said the king. The baker was very happy. He thought about the king's words. "Tomorrow I will have Cara's bag of money," he said to himself. "The smell cost me nothing, but the price for her will be high." Cara was very sad. She cried all night. She was thinking about her poor mother and father, but she returned to the palace the next day with her bag of money. Cara and the baker stood in front of the king. Cara held her bag of money and cried. The baker smiled at the king. "Cara, you took the baker's smell and did not pay. Now you must pay. Shake your bag of money, please," the king said. Cara did not understand. "Shake my bag of money, sir, what do you mean?" "Yes, shake it," said the king. "Move it up and down quickly, so we can hear the money inside the bag." Cara did as the king said. She shook the bag. The money inside made a lot of noise as Cara moved it up and down. "Do you hear that noise?" the king asked the baker. "Yes, sir, I do," answered the baker. "Do you like it?" asked the king. "Yes, I do," answered the baker. "I like it very much." "It's a wonderful sound." "Good," said the king. "Cara took the smell of your bread and cakes, and she is paying you with the sound of her money. Now go home." The baker opened his mouth in surprise, but he did as the king said. He turned around and went home. Everyone in the town laughed at the baker. When they heard the story, Cara went to the market to buy a dress for her mother, and a coat for her father. She shook the bag of money. "It is a wonderful sound," she said.